There comes a time in a young man's life when he realizes that while he may not have absolute agency over his appearance, he might have some, and it behooves him to make the best of that. To that end, once I had the realization, began thinking perhaps there are clothes I could wear that would increase my chances of happiness and success in life, perhaps with the opposite sex, perhaps in the professional arena, perhaps just in the area of self-esteem. And so, of course, you begin by thinking, A, what do I like when I see it? What is I'm drawn to? What do I think might look good on me? What fits? And sooner or later, you have that moment when you find your first article of clothing that's like really you in a good way. I remember finding that particular shirt, and it's one that I started wearing whenever I was out playing with my band in Indiana, and I loved that shirt. And then one day, I saw some other guy wearing the same goddamn shirt, and I thought, oh, that bastard, he's wearing my shirt. Well, this happens in all walks of life. A few years later, when I was getting a little more advanced as a guitar player and starting to try to find my own voice and my thing, a couple of friends of mine said, oh, there's this new band out, and the guitar player, he sounds quite a lot like you. And I thought, well, poor guy, shit. But I went and got the record, and sure enough, the bastard was wearing my shirt. He was, and he looked better at it than I did. And at first I was kind of crestfallen. I was thinking, well, I had this thing, this voice, this style, this like batch of stuff that I thought, was going to set the world on fire, and he's already doing it. But that ain't the way the world works. That particular guy was a cat named Vernon Reid in Living Color. But what's great, and what you learn about as you stay with this music thing for a little while is, I don't know if there's an upside to other people wearing the same shirt as you, but when it comes to the musical stuff, whether it's Vernon Reid or later on guys like Jimmy Herring and Mike Landau, you hear someone who's playing the way you always wanted to play, it gives you some validation that maybe you were on the right track, maybe you had some good ideas and some good taste, and it's worth pursuing. And there's always more to be discovered. If they can discover more in the musical language that you were working in than you had, then you can do the same. You can find more in that language. And at the end of the day, your own personality, your fingerprint, your musical instincts will set it apart just fine. So that's my thought for the day. Don't get too bummed out if you see some bastard wearing your shirt, even if it looks better on them.